probably part of the reason why maybe something like Retalk has started in Hungary by a Hungarian. Um, we are slightly or very immune to this sort of woke ideology, or this far left ideology, and it's not just because we suffered it from communism, but it's like the West seems to be dominated by guilt right now. That's what I can
Mm.
see. It's all about how bad people are, and feeling bad about your history, and feeling bad about almost anything you can feel bad about. And it just doesn't work here, because our history is full of people trying to invade us and destroy us. And for us, history and probably our consciousness is about surviving, and not about, if I've done something wrong or not. It doesn't really matter. We had to survive.
Hmm.
So I think in today, bringing that into today's world, um, it's I think a lot of people don't really understand why the West is going in the direction that it's going, and why there's so much guilt about certain things, when at the same time it's the West that actually created the entire philosophy around liberty and around in the individual, which is so important, and probably one of the most important inventions of humanity, just to
Hmm.
focus on the individual. Um,
Is that where do you sense that in your fellow countrymen, a liberal, what's called classically liberal mindset?
it's not a perfect world where we're all very individualistic and it's the new US. I definitely wouldn't say that. And government is still pretty big here and has a big influence. But I
Mhm.
think just there is some sort of underlying ambition in and an underlying, um, yeah, we still want to further ourselves and develop somewhere, whereas I think the West has maybe gotten a bit tired somehow, and
Mm. Mhm.
and is more concerned with being all the guilt of what you've done in the past, which, no one's alive who's done all those bad things, so it's not
Mhm.
it's not the West's fault, I don't think, anymore.